Hello everybody again, Marshall from Mama's Easy Country Cooking. Today we're going to be cooking up a scrumptious dish, squash dressing. Boy, it's so good, so y'all stay tuned. Folks, and here we go. We're going to make this delicious squash dressing. It's to die for. So I'm going to show y'all the ingredients this time first. It calls for a couple of cups of the crumbled cornbread, and you can make it according to Mama's video if you ain't already got it, but she's already has some in the freezer that we're going to be using. You're going to have sage to taste. You got a can of cream of chicken soup. You got 1 small onion, 3 eggs, 2 cups of your squash. You can use fresh squash, but we're using the frozen here that she's had in the freezer. Half a cup of butter and salt and pepper to taste. And y'all, it's really that easy. It's really that simple. So y'all stay tuned. This is going to be good.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm glad to be back with you today. We've already got our stuff together, so now I'm going to mix it all together for you and put it in my pan. I've already sprayed my pan with Pam olive oil. So we're going to mix this all together. It's pre-measured, pre-ready to go. Stir up and pop it in the oven. So we're going to start with the squash. We got 2 cups of squash. Okay, and I'm going to mash them a little bit. Gonna mash them up. This is really good if you've never ate it. It's got its own unique taste, but it's good. That's all I know to say about it.
That's right. Squash dressing.
Yeah, and it's so simple. So stuff like this, when the garden comes in, I usually try to make some extra things that I don't usually make year round, because I really like to use stuff out of the garden when it's at all possible. Okay, we got our squash, and now I'm going to add a half a cup of melted butter. And we got 2 cups of cornbread crumbs. I have 3 eggs that's already been beaten. They're going in it. Now I got 1 small chopped onion that goes in it. And I've got 1 can of condensed cream of chicken soup that's going in it. This is easy to me because everything in it is done prepared, other than what you do to chop the onions and crumble up your cornbread. Just get it all right with you, and it all goes in at the same time. Then it's all mixed up and into the oven. And it goes into the oven for 40 minutes.
Now, Mom, once you got that oven on again?
I got the oven set at 350. Preheat your oven to 350. And now I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of ground sage, half a teaspoon of sage.
Now, folks, this sage you can add a little bit more. Just make it your taste with the sage.
Then I'm guessing at the top.
Well, that's the best way.
Oh, that's the way I do. I cook so much of this stuff. I just, it'll please me. Everybody else, unless you like a whole lot of salt. And then we're going to put some pepper. Probably a half a teaspoon of pepper.
Okay.
How little did I know years ago that little wrinkled up hand would be a measure, cup and a measuring spoon. But that's the way it goes. When you do stuff so much, you eventually know about what a spoonful and a half a teaspoon is. Okay.
Let me show the folks what you got here, Mama. Right here's what she greased the pan with. This is her favorite thing. It's the olive oil pan. Some good stuff right there. And so you're just mixing it up?
Yeah, just mix that's all of your ingredients.
Are you trying to tell me just mix that up and put it in a pan that's done?
Just mix it up, put it in a pan on 350 and it cooks for 40 minutes. And it's not going to taste like anything you've ever tasted, but it's good.
Oh boy.
That's the reason it's called squash dressing, because it's got the elements of dressing other than it's got the cream of chicken.
Right.
And then it's got everything except squash.
Yeah.
And squash in the dressing, you use all the ingredients except you're putting chunk chicken in it.
Right.
And this has just got cream of chicken soup.
Right.
So that's where a lot of its flavor is coming from, plus the cornbread and the sage.
Right. Now, folks, the cream of chicken soup, you do not dilute that with water. You put it in full strength.
That's right. Just make sure you blend it in. And if you've made it and you want it to have a little bit more stronger, when I make dressing, I always put more sage. And probably most people even think about it.
Yeah.
But I like to get it, if it don't taste good, I don't want to eat it.
That's right. Give it the old taste test. Maybe you want to put some more sage in it.
Yeah, and everything's done except the eggs that I put in it. They have to cook.
Right.
But you can taste it, you can tell.
Now, folks, this is so simple. And this is what, all the videos we're starting out with, like I told y'all in previous videos, we'll get into more complicated dishes, but for right now, we're just going to show some of these simple dishes that you might not have had an idea existed, and they're so easy and so fast to make for your family, and they will love it.
Yeah, without the little spatula that I'm using, I probably left a cup full of dressing in the bowl. So work with spatulas when you can, because they're a time saver.
Yeah.
And we're going to spread it out.
Folks, even though we're not going to do it on this video, you could, put your favorite topping. Some folks might want to put cheese on this. They might want to put some Ritz crackers again. But it's going to be a little bit different than the squash casserole. So just suit your own taste. This is the basic dressing right here.
Then we go into the oven for 40 minutes.
At 350, okay. Put that thing in the oven. And folks, we will see y'all in about 40 minutes to show y'all what this stuff looks like.
Okay, everybody, I'm back. The squash dressing is done, and we're going to get it out of the oven. It's been cooking for 40 minutes, and it's hot, so be sure you got some heavy-duty pot hoses to get it out. Put it right there.
Well, that smells good.
And I hope y'all enjoy this and come back and visit us again soon.
Let's see some of that in a plate, Mom.
Oh, you want me to put it in a plate for you? If I put that in a plate, it might get to my mouth instead of yours. Okay. So.
Look at that, y'all.
You can see the little squashes is in it. Sure does smell like chicken and dressing.
It does smell like it.
There you have it.
All right, everybody. Any last words, Mama?
Yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I've had fun cooking it for you. Have a great day and God bless you.